love that Friday feel. Welcome back to Mornings with Fox 43. This morning we're in the kitchen with Chef Chris Moore from the Knoxville Convention Center. We are making waffles this morning, and the whole building is infused with the smell of deliciousness because the smell of these waffles is amazing.
Well, thank you. We've got, there's a local company here in town called Heartland Waffles that we deal with, and we started running a waffle station, sort of like the ice cream social that you would go and sort of top.
Put on your own toppings and all that.
So we've been doing that at the convention center recently, and I thought I'd just show you a little bit of what you can do with us.
We're very interested in this, I'll tell you. This subject's very important to us.
You said this morning that I was your favorite. I was wondering if it was because of these waffles.
Well, we like you anyway, but this just took it to another level.
Doesn't hurt, right?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Well, let me show you a couple of these. These are actually, they have different flavors. We've got a chocolate flavored, we've got a vanilla flavored, a harvest grain, and blueberry. And these flavors are actually throughout the waffle itself. So when we make them, we've got these waffle makers, and we make them fresh. They take about, real fast, about 2 minutes.
What's the key to a good waffle, you know, when you're mixing it?
Well, actually, the less you mix, the better.
You don't want to totally beat it.
Right, and the mix that this company has does a lot of the work for us, but really just let it rest for about 15 minutes. That'll get to the consistency that you really like. And then when you make it, the machines have a little timer. It's very, very simple.
I've used those in hotels before where you make your own. Those are such a great tool.
It really makes it easy.
All right, so you just put out this beautiful display for us. Talk to us a little bit about what you're doing here.
Sure. Well, this is just some ideas that we can do for different events. We can set up the waffle station. We also do savory waffle stations with chicken and waffles and things like that.
So you could do that for a wedding reception or something like that?
Yes, ma'am. And they've been very successful, and folks seem to really like it. But this one over here is just chocolate with some chantilly cream. We've got dried fruits. There's dried strawberries and dried cherries there. And then this one here is almost like a take on a Bananas Foster with fresh fruit, bananas, and a sort of a caramely Foster-style sauce with brown sugar. That's over the harvest grain waffle. And then this one is the traditional vanilla that we did, sort of a caramel apple style.
Yeah, so these are ideas people can use at home even.
I would think so. Yeah. And there's some recipes on there, and there's contact information for a fellow in town by the name of Gary who helps us with this waffle.
Can people get the waffle mix?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, terrific.
So this one has a little chantilly cream as well, and then over here, this is a warm berry compote over the blueberry waffle, and then we drizzle it with just some nice drizzle that we can get from local stores. This is a Smucker's sort of raspberry drizzle. Keep it easy. We leave these out, and people can sort of dress this themselves. But then, you know, if we wanted to do a station with, say, like a Bananas Foster style.
So this is ice cream?
Ice cream, just vanilla, and then we can just put a little bit of the fruit mix on top.
So what's in there? Peaches, apples, or peaches and pears?
Pears. I had some pears around this morning that looked good, and I just grabbed a couple of the fruits that we had in-house that looked real nice, and nectarines and a little bit of banana there. And then you can just take a little piece of the waffle, and we'll just cut them into these triangles. We just sort of garnish it like that.
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then you can sort of eat it and eat on your piece of waffle as you're going through it.
But it's like a waffle cone idea almost, but breakfast waffle.
Yes, ma'am.
That looks delicious. So I have some friends who are going to join us for breakfast coming up because this just looks...
I can eat something just this batter by itself.
Yeah.
Get cooking the waffle.
Well, and I did, and it's pretty good when we eat it as we're going. But these are actually, we've sold a few of these so far this year, and we're hoping to have some more folks because it's interactive, and we really enjoy, the guests have really enjoyed it.
Oh, I bet. What I love about but you think about, okay, so Memorial Day, your family's all home. What are you going to do? Well, Mom, Dad, do a waffle bar for your kids. They would have so much fun with this.
Absolutely.
Love it.
I know my kids would be happy for that.
And it's all weather is always good for a waffle, Mike Witcher.
Yeah, especially this kind of weather, right? Hey, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Hey, quick check of your weekly plan.